Welcome to, not that anyone's watching right this second because I've only just gone online, but I'll say it anyway for anyone who watches the recording. Welcome to the Rocket League final in the middle of this fantastic Gamerama weekend. I have a very special guest with me this evening, none other than super podcast halfling Matthew Mantis Matt Moore.
I ain't that small.
No, I was trying to work out what half of the podcast was, but then I got all tongue-tied, as I have a way of doing on live streams. Good evening, Matthew.
Good evening, Matthew, yourself. How's your weekend been? I must say, thank you very much for your support over the weekend, and for anybody else who's out there. There may have been people out there who have caught Uncle Fister's, General Fister's incredible 24-hour live stream of all the tanks. That guy likes his tanks. What can I say?
That guy does very much like his tanks. We were hoping that Darren might join us, and he still might, but we have a feeling the weekend's events might have caught up with him, and he's having a cheeky little bub-eyes. How are you feeling after that 24-hour stream, Matt?
I'm feeling all right. So I had a bit of a kick. I did, and he was fine with that. He said, "Look, Matthew, there's no pressure on you to make it through the whole 24 hours, or even for you to play World of Tanks exclusively." So I was very much there as a wingman. And I've got to tell you, Matt, it turns out that I'm not a bad wingman. So for one night only, I'll be your wingman. For this, the finals.
1 night only, yes. And I guess the question on everyone's lips is, will you be playing World of Tanks ever again, or have you had your fill?
Let me say this much, okay? It's probably more fun doing a 24-hour gaming marathon of a game that you love than it was me playing World of Tanks.
I imagine that may contribute to the enjoyment factor. So I take from that it isn't going to become a passion of yours in the same way it is for your partner in crime.
No, I don't think so. I mean, look, I think through the 24 hours, I went through all of the emotional states of that game, to confusion, to thinking you're getting it, to seeing the grinding and seeing the hooks, and then seeing where you have to grind for the different currencies. So I absolutely understand and appreciate that game, and that I can never take away from myself. And I'm glad I have that understanding now.
That's good. That is good. That is very good. I suppose while we're talking about live streams, we should mention the guy who's actually just popped in the chat. Rich Folder, Burton Coggles. He's 8 hours in, I think, to his 7 or 8 hours into his 24-hour Elder Scrolls Online feed, which I know both of us have been watching.
Yep.
Very entertaining. If you like Elder Scrolls, it's a good watch. If you've been toying with the idea of getting it, it's good because he answered a lot of questions, and I must say I'm getting a bit tempted by it. And also he sings a lot for money as well. He still owes me a duet with another guy. So yeah, check it out. Head to the streaming hub, pop into his Twitch feed, give him some love, and see him through the early hours. And we've also got some other stuff coming up, but we'll talk about that after the matches. I suppose I wanted to have a chat with you, Matt, before we get into the games, just to see how you think it's going to go tonight. We have two very strong teams here.
Okay, so we've got Bellshausen Mangina and we've got Planet Express. Now, I didn't see Planet Express's semi-finals, but I did see Bellshausen and Mangina. Actually, no, I tell a lie. Did Planet Express get about 10 goals?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Shit, I did watch them. All I know is it's going to be a hell of a final.
Yes, I think it is. I think we've got two teams here who, throughout, have been keen on scoring goals. So I think it's going to be a fairly action-packed affair. I don't know. I think it could go either way, actually. I think Planet Express must be feeling pretty strong after their 10-goal drubbing of Spinach Squad earlier in the week. So, yeah, I think it could be certainly a goal fest. Definitely a goal fest. What I think I'm going to do, I'm going to ping the guys a message. I think we've got all the players here, so I'm going to make someone a party leader. If I can work out how to do it. Set party leader. And ping them a message to get things underway. Bear with me 1 minute. Hopefully we won't have the matchmaking issues that we had when when I was on with Neil. Darren's here. He's watching the feed. Hello, Darren. We'll handle the commentary duties because I imagine you're feeling very tired. But nice of you to join us. You've come just the right time. I've sent the guys the starting signal, so hopefully we should be getting into a game very soon. Got a good.
I can't wait, and the atmosphere in this arena is just electrifying, Spinky.
It certainly is, with the Euro pop in the background as well. It's getting me fired up. Definitely getting me fired up.
I want to know if there's if the soundtrack to this is available, and if they're all licensed songs or if they're original music. There's some catchy tunes in this game.
There are. Do you know what? It reminds me of the kind of music you had with games like Roll Cage back in the day, which I actually dropped on their Kickstarter for a software house that we're going to try and get it going, but it failed, sadly. So we're in. We are in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rocket League.
I assume I'm clicking spectator.
Yeah, you want to become a spectator. And that'll give you camera control. We should have our players entering the arena now. Yes, we do. Well, welcome to a sunny day here in the arena. Pitch is looking a bit worse for wear. Hopefully the players aren't, although they were all talking about having a couple of sherbets before the game, just to calm the nerves.
Okay, so what have we got now? In the blue team, we have got Gibber and Dimebag Daly.
Dimebag Daly, yes, that is Bells has Mangina, yes. Penn back in their own corner at the minute, and we have Ants Paul and Phil Fryer, who are about to score the opening goal. Yes, they have done. That's a very, very early lead there for Planet Express.
Oh, they're going to be feeling good after 25 seconds.
Yes, I imagine that was the most exciting 25 seconds of their lives.
And here we go.
That's the thing with this game, it's so quick, straight back into the action. Phil Fryer, so excited, he totally missed the ball. Gibber takes a long
is this
shot.
their chance? Oh, Gibber, what are you playing at?
Misses it, and he's left it totally open.
Empty goal, Spinky, what do you expect all to do is take one long look at it, run up at it, and he did.
That was an absolute cracker.
I can tell you, I had a quick bash at this game around Darren's house yesterday morning, and I managed to get that trophy for hitting an enemy into the goal with the ball.
Very nice. That was one of the ones that took me a long time, and unfortunately you cannot use a rubber band for that one. Unlike some of the other ones. And that is off the post!
I've got to say, Planet Express right now are keeping the pressure on.
I suspect they had a few less sherbets than Team Bells. The ball, I've totally lost the ball now, it's back in. I'll tell you what, we seem to be camped out in the blue half at the minute.
All the action's going on the blue, but Gibber's got it out. We can't keep it there.
This is an incredibly one-sided affair so far, but have we got a breakthrough here? Phil Fryer misses the ball.
Oh,
Gibber.
Oh, he's got to be gutted. Oh, so many opportunities for the blue team here.
They could be ruining these misses. Oh,
but here we go. Now they've learned a lesson from last time. They're keeping somebody back near the goal. That's always good. There comes Phil. Oh, intercepted.
And there's no one in the orange goal. Ants Paul caning it back to do some epic saves. Yes, he clears his line. This worries me. We've got Team Blue. They are playing it a bit too defensive now. No one's there to follow up.
Well, that's the trouble when you're doing 2 versus 2. You've got to be at all the places all the time. For myself, don't be where the ball is, be where the ball's going to be.
I like it. I see you've been studying the form book there. That's number 3. It's number 3.
3-0.
Trying to get on the ball. Oh no. Oh, that's not a good camera view for the replay, I'll tell you that. That's because I was on the wrong one. Okay, I'm still trying to work these cameras out. Bear with me, people.
We're almost halfway through the first game now. First of 3 as usual.
What do you think the atmosphere is like in in Bell's party? Do you think they're screaming at each other, or do you think they're staying calm?
I don't know. I think if any of them look at this. They're making it look easy. Spinky is what they're doing. I mean, they must have seen Planet Express's semi-final. They must have drawn some worrying conclusions, seeing their double figures on their second game. So I don't know. Maybe it was fate. Maybe Planet Express were the strongest team all along. But who knows? The underdog. Everyone loves an underdog story. Spinky.
Everyone does love an underdog, and there's been a bit of banter on social media today, and I saw a picture of Dimebag Daily with a bottle of champagne that he said he had ready for the for the celebratory drink. Now, I think we should mention that Dimebag did get married yesterday, so he may be feeling a bit jaded after such a tiring and emotional day. Hopefully, he just needs this game as a settler, and he can settle back into it and start scoring some wonderful goals we know.
Well, congratulations to Dimebag and Mrs. Dimebag indeed. Dedication to the cause for the Rocket League, though.
Exactly. Oh, it's 5. That was a stunning goal. Let's get a different angle on that. Pitch level view here. Oh, it rockets in. That was a fantastic goal. I think there's been a bit of practicing going on here from Planet Express. They seem to be a tightly knit jumper type of affair. No holes in their defence.
As soon as that blue team get the ball, the oranges are all over them like a rash.
Yes, a horrible, itchy orange rash. Off the post, no one to defend. It's 6. For those of you who've just joined us, this is actually 6-0. This is not a mistake on the scoreboard. It appears that Bells' Mangina definitely has a mangina and haven't bought their big balls today. It's best of 3 though, and you never know with football with cars. Things can go very differently in the second game, but it's another attack. And we have got Gibber in goal. I thought the Blues had left themselves totally exposed again. A fantastic save by Dimebag there. 1 minute remaining. Can they pull 6 back in 1 minute? An average of 1 goal every 10 seconds. I think it's a big ask.
It's possible in Rocket League.
Oh, another attack. I think that Team Bell is get this game ever happen. Come out. Otherwise, it's going to be a very, very quick final. That was a great save again. The goalkeepers are phenomenal on the orange team today. And again, it's a counter-attack. The Blues have got no one. Where are the Blues? They have got no one back.
Are we down to a single blue? I think we might be down to a single blue.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if Bells are trying to give some kind of a technical forfeit or something, but I think it's safe to say that they're already losing this game.
I do think I am wondering if someone has thrown the toys out the pram. Oh dear. I was about to say, looking at the scoreline, it's as if the blue team haven't turned up. But if you came in, you just joined us now, one of them doesn't appear to have turned up. I will, when the game's over, hopefully we'll have enough time to try and get the other player back in. Should we go back to main menu, chaps?
Is it the best thing to do?
Hold on.
Speaker here is the expert on all things logistics when it comes to Rocket League commentary.
We have a bit of an issue. One of the players says they have a bad internet connection.
Oh.
That old chestnut. Whoever's, if we can get back to the main menu, that would be good. We don't want to join the next match. Yeah, go to the main menu, Matt.
I'm doing that right now. Now then, do we have a contingency, and did we even think what would happen if internet issues became so troublesome?
This is a first for me. I guess. Do we have the option of someone standing in for Chris Gibbs? Let's see. I'll send a message to them. This isn't quite how I'd hoped for the Rocket League final to go after the fantastic semi-finals.
Well, why don't you invite the three of them into the same party? We'll get some reactions from the first match and see what Dimebag wants to do.
Yeah, hold on. Let's have a look. What we will do, yeah, I'll send them a message and I'll send them invites.
Live reaction straight from the horse's mouth is what you're bringing.
This is what we want. This is what we want for people watching my stream. You will see a blue screen at the minute. I've just got to chuck some invites out. That's Paul, Chris Gibbs, Chris Daly. Where are you? Okay, I've sent them some invites. Whether they'll want to come in or not is a different question. This is what happens with live sport. Anything can happen. Unfortunately, with internet-based sports, internet can also be an issue. But I guess that's no different to leaves on the pitch.
Is that enough to stop a game?
I don't know. We have Chris's teammate and Anthony from Planet Express. Welcome to the chat, chaps. Hopefully you set your party settings to allow audio so everyone can hear your reactions to the first game.
I believe so. Aye, we have.
That was an unusual first game from two giants of the Rocket League world. But I believe we have some technical issues there. I understand that your teammate Chris has a issue with his internet.
Yeah, his broadband is not working. So he let it go on his phone. We had a couple of practice games earlier. He has been lagging about like a maniac.
Okay, so we have a bit of a dilemma here because obviously we have such anticipation for this final. Do you have anyone who can stand in and take your injured Chris Gibbs' place, Chris?
I've got Chris Gibbs' best friend Ryan, Noddy.
Now that
allowed.
I think Chris has just said that he's happy for someone to stand in because it'd be a shame to forfeit the tournament. I think we all agree that's the same. They're both in Scotland, so it's they're kind of from the same area. So I think Rocket League rules allow us stand-in geographically local, according to the ones I'm making up on the fly. I guess Planet Express happy to write that game off and start from scratch with a proper team with proper internet.
Yeah, that's fine. We're not bothered.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do another win just to practice.
Okay. Well, do you know is he available, Chris, to jump in?
He is. Yep. I'm just going to try and find him.
Okay then. Well, what I'd say is if you head back to your own private parties and get him invited into the party, Chris, I'll make one of Planet Express team leader. And we'll start from, well, that was a practice match, a little teaser to get the excitement levels out and let a few more people get in. And we'll get back to Rocket League.
Make sure you stretch those calf strings.
Yeah, do that, and then we'll get going, and then we'll hook up with you after the proper games have been played for some post final reactions.
Brilliant.
Cheers, chaps. Well, this is what happens with live sport, and this is certainly very difficult. But it looks like we've got a good solution now. I know that Chris's mate is a good friend of his, and they normally game together, so I'm sure you won't mind him standing in for him.
It could be a ringer situation where they've employed some tactics and they've recruited an esports champion from Brazil.
That's pure speculation and your opinion, and obviously that is not the legal standpoint of Midlife Gamer Rocket League live stream, but I think we can allow that to go on the record, that maybe we suspect some foul play, but it's for charity, so why not? Let's spice it up. Let's make it legitimate.
I can absolutely get behind that. So
there we go. Look, he's not the god. He's the standing player, Ryan.
He's already in.
Welcome,
I think
Ryan.
we can get a show on the road.
It's almost like he was waiting there, ready to step in.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Okay, I will make. I need to make someone team leader. So I'll make him party leader. Okay, and I'll tell him. Poor Chris, he's a bit sad. He sent a couple of messages to the little group we were managing things. He looks quite sad about the whole thing. Put a little sad face. Hopefully you'll, Chris, you'll jump into the live stream and watch how your teammate does, and hopefully your stand-in will do you proud. Okay, we're back in. We're back in after a full start. We now have a wild card, which basically throws the whole thing on its head, don't you think, Matt?
Well, it does, Lampy. It does. Now then, do you care to put some money on this?
Wow, this is the thing, see. I mean, I can't condone betting on a charity football match, but I imagine that some people are tearing up their betting slips now. Let's see what the wild card can bring to the table. Well, for a start, the ball is in the orange half, which is very new to the situation. Oh, he missed the ball there. That's a good sign. They both missed the ball. That's a good sign. It looks like order has been restored as they hit the post there. Another attack from the oranges, just keeping the ball, not allowing Team Blue to do anything with it. This could be the first goal. This could be the first goal, and it's in. It's in. Took an extra 10 seconds that time, but
I'll tell you what, Spinky. If all this means from that first match is that I get to see Panda Express do their thing for another game, I'm more than happy, because these guys have been on fire every single time I've seen them.
I've got to say, I am a big fan of Planet Express. The way they conduct themselves, I think it was very honourable there to let the first game be forfeited. I thought we were going to have an early attack there, but you can see there's fire in Ant's belly there. You can literally see flames coming out of the exhaust, such is his passion for his Rocket League final.
Oh.
See, this is, whilst boom, shake the room. We are down to 2 players against 1, but Ant's back in. It's looking a much closer affair now, isn't it?
Maybe one of these teams needs to start playing a bit more dirty and a bit more aggressively. Oh, they've really got their 1-2 touch sorted out, haven't they?
There's a lot at stake here. There's definitely a lot at stake. There's honour and obviously the recognition of winning the first ever final. Off the post again. This is it's like that could be the first going off the line. This is already a much closer affair.
They're getting some good crosses in here, Bells, but they're just not finishing them off.
Working very closely together, Planet Express, moving as a group. This could be a good opening here. I'm going to follow them in. Can he get it in? Can he get it? Look at that. A little 1-2, a cheeky little assist. That is how you play Rocket League.
So I was doing some searching into the history of Rocket League, the history of football with cars, and before the invention of the car, it was football with horses.
Was it indeed?
Yes, it was.
Did they totally miss out the steam era?
It's a very, very dangerous era. But look at this. Look at this. It's something we've been seeing for a while, and we'll get used to seeing it for the next couple of games, unless the blue team finds something. They search for that hero inside themselves, and they drag it out, kicking and screaming for whichever orifice they can take it from.
This is it. This is it. They need to shove a fist in there and grab out their inner hero. I think what we should say is that, you know, this is probably their first time playing together, unless you believe that they are ringers and they've been playing this all along, which we don't. And they're just finding their feet, or not their feet, because they don't have feet. They're finding their wheels, but they're 4-0 down. I think this game is going to end with the rightful result for game one, with a win, and then we will see what happens in round two. Another kickoff there. Lots of these kickoffs happening.
I think we should ask the Twitch chat ahead of whichever team happens to be the victor. We'll get them both in for instant reactions into the group party. Any questions you got for either of the teams, you get them in there, and we'll do our utmost to ask these perfect specimens of athletes.
That's a very good plan, Matt. I don't know if you happen to have the Twitch feed up at the minute, so that we can see the question. Good. I only have it running on the side of my screen, and I don't believe I can retrieve those questions. You caught me off guard there, much like Planet Express have caught Team Mangina off guard with their exquisite silky skills. The last time I saw this much silk was when I accidentally rifled through your third drawer, Matt. I've got to say, Planet Express aren't running away with this. I've got a feeling that Team Bells will come back kicking and screaming in the next round.
I would love nothing more to see that. I would love to see it come down to the wire on that third and final game.
Yeah, good save from Ryan. Excellent save there. Can they move the ball up? Can they get themselves a little consolation? No, they can't, because once again they are mopped up and swept up by Planet Express. It seems like their players are everywhere. Could be a cheeky little exploitation of the overconfidence there. No, they just can't shoot for shit at the minute. But they've scored against the run of play with 33 seconds left. I think that might have been
an own goal there, though. Let's take another look on this replay.
There's no such thing as an own goal in Rocket League, Matt.
Oh, someone didn't want to see that goal. Both teams cancelling it out.
Yes, that's serious stuff going on there. No one wants to see the replays. It's just straight back in the action.
I swear, this Phil, he must be having 3 Weetabix a morning. Or shredded wheat. Whichever one it was that makes you good at sport.
I thought that was blood transfusions. Oh, the crowd are counting down. I can barely breathe. They've got another one in. A celebratory spin. The end of the game is nigh. Fantastic camera work there, whoever's doing the camera. 5-1. Well, it certainly hasn't been a runaway that we had last time. Things are looking a bit tighter here. What do you think is going to be said in the half-time team talk?
Oh, God, I think they might be trying to remember each other's name, introductions, do you know what I mean? The usual stuff.
Have you readied your ready button, Matt? Yes, you have.
I have indeed.
Nice done.
I'm glad to see you've got the questions coming in, Spinky boy.
Nice one, nice one.
Questions so far leading all about the fame that the winner and of course the runner-up are going to get from being in the final of this first Rocket League Championship hosted by yourself on behalf of Gamerama.
It's been good. It's been really good. I've really enjoyed doing it. It's been. I'm not actually in the game.
Very dangerous start.
I actually missed that. I can get the replay. I got stuck in the menu screen.
Well, have a guess who scored.
Yeah, it was Phil Fryer again. I guess we probably should have a player of the man of the match award. So we need to bear that in mind. For my mind, I think Phil Fryer's got to be in with a shout.
Well, the way he's going now, yes.
Although that could be a brilliant long shot. Yes.
Oh, fantastic. That's got to make you feel good now. There's got to be some blood pumping The adrenaline's kicking in.
Yeah, no replays now. They're all taking it very, very seriously.
And they're all going in, they're all going balls deep straight to start. Personally, I like to hang back around the goal, but there's no... Everyone's on the attack right now. Wouldn't surprise me if we start seeing some fast boosts and destruction. Oh, but look at that. All of a sudden, the Orange team now look under pressure.
Adamski's asked for an update. I think a few have joined a bit late. Just so you know, we've had a very interesting start so far. We have a substitution after a full start on the blue team, and Team Orange won the first game. We're in the second game, and it's 1-1, all to play for. Dimebag taking it for a run up. Can he follow up? It's off the bar.
Second attempt, it's in the air.
I think the blue team should have spent less time at the bar. That's what they seem to be focusing on at the minute. Could he follow it? He totally missed it. He totally missed it. Goalmouth scramble.
No. Oh, here we go. The Express team, the Oranges, they've probably got it in the bag, but no, we just can't get his heel around that ball.
So drunk on adrenaline, Matt. I think that's the problem. Drunk on adrenaline. The finesse shown in the first game has totally disappeared. This is serious stuff now.
You're absolutely right. I mean, the blue team now really adding on this pressure.
I'll tell you what, they are smashing into that ball harder now than I've ever seen in Rocket League before. No one seems to be able to keep possession at the minute. It's very loose stuff.
Oh!
Dimebag employing a signature sparkle manoeuvre there, bringing some glitz and glamour to the Rocket League final.
Oh, look at that!
Oh,
Look at
what
that.
a save! What a save! Totally destroys the man on his way into the goal. Is that allowed, ref? Ref? We don't even have refs. Do you even have refs in Rocket League? I don't think we do. If we did, I think that'd be called a foul or a fantastic piece of defending.
Whatever it is, it's making this game hella interesting. It's still 1 each.
And they're definitely moving the ball around, making the ball move. Sadly, not into the goal. Another good save at the near post there.
Oh, here we go. Could this be it?
This could be the second goal. This could be the second goal. Can Nod follow up? No, he cannot. And they could be open to a counter-attack here. They've got it back in the corner. Nod's come back to defend. Chris going back into his goal. We have a much more organised Team Blue here, although they've left their goal open and no one's got any boosts. It's 2-1. There's no one on him, just cut through the middle like a knife through butter. We've still got 2 minutes left, plenty of time for Team Bells to draw one back.
So what do you think we're going to get from Planet Express now? Are they going to stay defensive because all they've got to do is hold on now for 100 seconds?
I got a feeling they're going to sit on the goal line like that and just defend, defend, defend. In football, they say the team parked a bus in front of it. In this game, it's just two small cars. But that was a good attack and a good save there from Dimebag Daily. Team Blue need to move up together, need to coordinate. The ball's hanging loosely in the air, it's ripe for the picking. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it. This could be the end of that attack. Getting down to floor level to get close to the action. 1 minute remaining. Oh, another good save. Off the post. Can they clear their lines? Can they clear their lines? Oh, it's off the post again.
Ooh, good header out.
Now that's nicely moved up. If someone can follow up on that. It's in! It's in! We have ourselves a match!
They've got to be happy with that. But both teams, they can't. Neither of them can sit back. They've both got to keep on applying pressure.
This is it. This is it. Do you know what? I can barely speak. I'm so full of excitement and also don't have words to say for this. Team Blue moving up again. Very cautious stuff. Very cautious stuff. Can't play it too cautious. You cannot play it too cautious because there's one thing we've seen from tonight. It's Planet Express will take advantage of that. But this could be it. This could be it. He's totally fluffed his lines. They have a chance for a follow-up. 2 seconds left.
No, that's it.
You know what?
It's
overtime.
Oh.
That had to hurt. But not as much as this will hurt if they manage to get this in. Blue team need to push for it. They don't realise that. Orange team very cautious at the minute. I have a feeling they're going to snatch one. Phil Fry's waiting to pounce.
And there it goes.
And that is the winning goal.
That is Rocket League right there.
And I believe, if I've not forgotten who's playing who, we have a winner of the first ever Midlife Gamer Gamerama Rocket League final. Am I right? Am I wrong? I'm so confused by what's happened this evening.
We'll tell you what, shall we? Are we going to want to go into the third game?
It looks like it. It looks like it. I think it would be good to watch a third game if they all dive in.
Go into it.
Let's have a look. See if they play the third. It looks like poor internet connection for the substitute there. Obviously, Scottish internet isn't quite what we're used to down south. No, everyone has. Now they're all in. They're all in. Okay, let's see. You know, this game's just for fun. If we see if we can get a cheeky little win, just a bit of a consolation win for the blue team. Sadly, I think Dimebag, that champagne will have to stay on ice a little bit longer. Because it could be a goal straight from the start. Look at that. That was a very, very good shot from the halfway line. Don't see them very often in professional Rocket League, do you?
They're going to hate this now if they come out and destroy them on this defunct game. It's going to feel terrible. I don't know what happened to them on that second game. It felt like they had it, but that first one, it took them one game to get their composure. Maybe being new players with a substitute, but oh my word.
It's got to be said, what they did with the stand-in at last minute, I think it's very, very good how well they performed in that second game. It's 1-1 though. It's 1-1. They're not being shown any favour by Planet Express. Ruthless to the last.
Right now, they've got to hope that there's some scouts out there watching them, so they're all out there to try and show what they've got.
Yes, because I can sense the Pro Leagues calling for some of these players the way they performed today. Phil Fry, I think, laid his body on the line constantly for his team. And for me, he is man of the match. I don't know about you, but I just think he edged it from his teammate. He just had everything you want in one concise little Micro Machine sized package. Oh, there's no need for that. This is a little charity match at the end for a bit of fun for our viewers. There's no need to make him go boom. I don't think he's recovered. He has recovered. Man of the match is back in the game. Oh, and he's angry. He is angry. He's flying about all over the pitch like an angry wasp.
So, Spinky, based on what you've seen this year, are you going to be putting a team together, do you think, for the next Rocket League we're doing?
I would very much like to be involved, actually. Now we've got the format right and we know it works. I think an annual Rocket League tournament is very, very much in order. Yeah, I'll definitely be up for doing something next year.
I think what I would like to see, maybe across the next coming weeks, just casually set up, would be some of these teams all getting together and doing some insane 4-on-4 action.
Yeah, we could have that. A bit of sort of like the sort of pro celeb tournaments you get in the golf and stuff. We could have maybe they could bring along sort of a special friend who can make up the fourth position.
Well, yeah, they could bring back Gibber.
Yeah, with his broadband internet. not broadband, with his mobile internet connection. Yeah, maybe someone could be blindfolded. Or even the odds. Again. I'll tell you what, they got some fire in their bellies now. It's a shame they weren't showing this when it really mattered. I don't know who Sid Waddle is, Rich. You have to remember you're somewhat older than me, young man. I'll look it up afterwards.
Oh, look at this. It's what Planet Express have been doing well all season. It's getting a cheeky ball out there when there's no one in defence. Just storming out to tip it in.
All 3 matches of this fantastic season, they have been doing that. They definitely have been doing that. And this is what it takes. I mean, when we interview them after the game, we can find out what makes a winner in this fantastic arena.
What their training regimes are.
I imagine they've got very strong wrists, firm thumbs, and an eye for a ball. I've got to say though, the difference between the Rocket League that we play in our Midlife Gamer Charity Cup and the Rocket League you see on the pros playing, there's not much use of rockets in R1. It probably should just be called football with cars, because no one seems to want to get off the ground. Off the bar again. They need to make the goals bigger or the balls smaller for these teams, I think.
Oh, he can smell the goal.
He can smell the goal because there's the rotten corpse of Gibber's car after he failed so miserably in the first round. Oh, a double barrel roll there from Phil Fry, but he didn't hit the ball. But he is going to follow up with an acrobatic spin, missing the ball again. I'll tell you what, this is... if the first game had been like this, we could have been on for a cracker in the second one. And they've scored an equaliser.
It might be too little too late, but there's nothing wrong with seeing both these teams just go at it. Hammer and tooth right.
Well, let's face it, they're laying down a marker for next year, because after this they're not going to sleep a wink when they're analysing what went wrong. And they'll be counting down all 365 days to the next tournament. I know I will. Can we get a winning goal? We need to, because you can't have draws in Rocket League. Which at this rate could make for a long game.
Oh, and it is.
No, it's overtime. Overtime. Right in the action with the camera there. Fantastic follow-up. The ball hangs invitingly. That's Phil Fry range. And he does use his rockets. Totally misses the ball, but 10 out of 10 for effort, Phil. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Rocking the same car that I use. It's obviously a champion's car. To the person just joining us, Jaman, welcome to the stream. A little bit too late, I'm afraid. You might have to watch the archive on YouTube to see all the red hot action that we've had tonight.
Look at that.
And 3-2 again. He does make it look easy. That's the mark of a true champion. Right. Let's get back to the lobby and we'll invite him in to see how they felt it went this evening. Let's get back to the main menu. I'll send some invites out to our mighty athletes. If my PlayStation will work. Who do we have? Him. And him. I think I have Nod. I don't have the other one. But we can get Ant to invite Phil Fry in, because let's face it, he is the man we want to speak to.
Well, yes. Honestly, from a nobody to to an almost winner.
Hello there, Chris Daly. Hello there, Ryan. Very good. We're just waiting for the other members to come in. Anthony, I don't have Phil on my friends for some reason. Can you get him in? Can you get him in?
Into you now. I can't add him, but I've suggested him for you.
Yes, let me find that thing. So, gentlemen, how are we feeling?
Not so much the super sub, but a wet sub. Your thing was pretty bad as well, wasn't it? There's no internet in Scotland tonight. No, I think that's what it is. I think my ping was sitting at T28, I think.
Well, I've got to say, I suppose we should speak to you first, Ryan. Thank you very much for stepping in at such last minute for your injured partner in crime. It was sad he couldn't make it, but it was a valiant effort. I think, obviously, I'm guessing you haven't been practicing the way Chris and Chris have been.
No, I haven't. I've been burying my time in the ESO at the minute, so
Well,
it's been that part.
I imagine you'll be over watching one of our live streams that's going on with our friend Richard later on this evening, keeping in company.
Earlier today,
So,
this morning.
so
It's time to put this to bed now. Go for Gamerama Rocket League champion team 2015 is Planet Express. Give it up for them.
yeah, round of applause for Planet Express. How are you feeling, gents? How are you feeling?
It was tight at the end, definitely those last two games.
It was incredibly tight. That first game, I think it just Team Bells needed a little while to gel, but the second games were tight. I think they were. So now that you're crowned the champions of this first ever tournament, how's it changed your lives? How do you think how's your lives going to be different after this?
It's probably the greatest thing that's ever happened to me, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think.
We did go out to the chat room and Twitch to get some posing few questions of people. So I guess it goes on to everyone. So Spazzy things. He's asking, are you going to follow in the footsteps of Premier League players and release an embarrassing sex tape? Anybody?
Hopefully. I've already released a few, to be honest. I just wasn't famous at the time.
Yes, congratulations to Chris for his nuptials and for turning up the day after he got married. You've obviously got to keep her there.
Thanks for letting us win, Chris, because obviously we couldn't have too much excitement in 2 days.
You asked if she could play for the wedding present, so I let her play. That's the problem.
It was a valiant effort. Do we have any more questions from the Twitter, Matt?
Yeah, we've got another one of Uncle Fister who says, are there any plans to turn pro? And who would be your dream sponsor?
Jesus Christ. The Michelin Man, obviously. Oh, Fangelico is a good show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm alright. We are turning pro, that's the thing. I've got knives at my door right now.
Well, it has been said that that this tournament is the stepping stone onto Rocket League stardom. I think you've shown with your silky skills today that well, the world is your oyster. And I think it's been a very enjoyable tournament all round. I think everyone who's watched the live feeds and the recorded stuff's really enjoyed it, and it's been played in really good spirit as well.
Yeah, everyone's played in the elite game.
So I think.
Phil, by the way, just want to put all the money back into donate to the charity anyway.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, we don't want any back. It's fine.
Well, that's absolutely fantastic, gents. That is absolutely fantastic.
That is an incredible thing to hear. So thank you so much for that. Where we are now, we are almost at £3,000 as a collective.
You're joking.
In the pots for.
It's
not bad so far.
I'll give you an up to date total. We are at £2,912, with your kind offers to donate the winnings, we will be just about to touch 3,000 quid, and I'm sure we'll get a couple more donations to Richard's feed throughout the night, and we will break the £3,000 mark before the weekend's out, which is, well, it's amazing. I think it's surpassed all our expectations.
Yeah,
and it shows what a wonderful community we've got as well, because without you lot, you know, we wouldn't be able to do all this and have this sort of thing this weekend, and it's been brilliant. Been absolutely brilliant.
Well, I'll tell you what, before we wrap this up, let's have a quick recap of where everything is with Gamerama. So we are done with 2015 Rocket League. Champions have been crowned, and the runners-up are sniffing for blood for next year. I know it. Darren did a 24-hour tankathon last night, and something else which is already elapsed but doesn't get that much recognition is you, Spinky, doing your bike ride to Paris in 24 hours, because you put that into the pot. So big thank you for that, sir.
It's a pleasure, mate. It's a pleasure.
I got to say, up until the point... Sorry, carry on.
I was going to say we've got quite a lot of stuff coming up as well. We've had a few new entrants to the proceedings as well today. So if you want to,
I thought I had everything under control. We know that we got Phil's doing a Gears of Armor for the Gears of War Ultimate Edition. We knew that we had a Hunter VP playing Metal Gear Solid 5 for the first time for 24 hours. Worth pointing out that guy is a massive Metal Gear Solid fan. In previous years, he's marathons, all of them in chronological order, so starting off with like Snake Eater, then doing 1, and then going his way through. So here we're doing that for the first time. We've got Rich already now is it Tamriel? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, he's Tamriel. He's 8 hours in and doing really well, singing along to himself.
Yeah, I'm going to spend some more time with him as well. And then I get home, and there's been another 2 things set up. We've got Wayne Shaler, Guernica 2. From the sound thing, he's probably going to either fight or run up a mountain.
I suspect it's the former. We know what Wayne's like.
And also Gavin Irwin. He's doing Gavin's Day in Los Santos. We know he's a big Grand Theft Auto 5 streamer.
Yeah, I imagine we'll get a lot of community members in with him, because I know they have quite regular gaming. So that's next weekend, his one. So it's going to extend a bit longer, and obviously Phil's tournament's going all the way to the party. So yeah, I think we will be announcing quite a hefty total at the party. Yeah, so I mean, for me, all I've got left is just say thank you to all the people who played in the tournament. It was surprisingly easy to organise. I thought it might be a bit like shepherding peas, but actually, once we'd finalised the teams, everyone got themselves together, got organised, and played all the games on time. It was a pleasure to do, and I'll definitely be organising another one. So thank you very much, gents.
Thank you very much. Anthem Phil, can we have a remake behind closed doors later next week? At the end of Rocky 3.
Do you know what? It would be very interesting if the original 2 finalists have a little game just for fun, and
just behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors, and just let us know how you get on.
Behind closed doors until you beat us and then plaster it all over faces.
Damn right.
That's the one.
That's the one. Alright, gents, have you got any parting words, Matt?
No, just much love to everybody, and I'll see you on the field of grass with big footballs.
Brilliant.
Right, thanks, chaps. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Good night,
See you
Tom.
guys.
Well, Matt, I think thank you very much for joining me in the commentary hot seat in this hotbed of Rocket League action, and yeah, big thank you again to the guys for donating their winnings back into the charity pot. It means a lot, and that's 80 quid that will be going in there tonight.
Is it really? That's fantastic.
Yeah. So, like I say, we couldn't do without community. It's a pleasure being involved with the community and getting involved in Gamerama weekend. I've enjoyed it very much.
Oh, I've got to tell you something. I can't wait until me and Darren to record, because you coming into our thing, it was the funniest thing. Because, well, first It was equally annoying and equally funny, but more funny the more it went on. Because you were drunk, but you were love drunk. It was so fun because you kept reiterating things, and we were just about to get rid of you. I think I said, I was like, "Why don't you go and play some Rocket League with the guys?" And he went, "Hey, speaking of Rocket League, tomorrow night." We're like, "Yes, you said it already." And then, literally for hours after that, every now and again, one of us would just start giggling, going, "Oh, Spinky."
Well, I'm glad I was able to come in and entertain. I imagine somewhere there will be an archive of that I can watch with sober eyes and cringe at myself before I repeat it all again at the party.
Yeah, I'm going to try and see if I can convince some crazy listeners to go through and try and pull out, because there were some funny moments in there.
Well, the whole thing with Ollie and something that's the fact that it'd been buggering him about the fudge.
Oh, absolutely.
Fantastic stuff. Well, thank you. What are your plans for the rest of the evening, Matthew? Are you retiring for a well-deserved rest, or are you getting stuck in?
I've done big Sunday dinner. I'm all eaten out.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, thank you for joining me on this stream. I'm going to go sign off and go and check in on Rich Fulder and see how he's getting on over in Tamriel. And yeah, and well, let's see how it goes. I'll be keeping an eye on the Gamerama page and see when we hit that £3,000.
Excellent. I'll speak to you soon, fella.
Catch you later, mate.
Bye.
Bye.